What's going on, guys?
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I hope it was a productive, good Monday for everybody. Are we coming in loud and clear?
Oh, new monitor's working good.
Yep, new monitors. So I finally got some new monitors, guys. I actually got I bought two small TVs instead of monitors because they was running a sale, and I got them a lot cheaper than what I can actually get monitors for. I see Julie on there. Yeah, game over for Ryder. Yep, he lost his manhood.
Yeah, he did.
This past week, he did. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If he wouldn't have ran off the mountain, they'd have been here with us.
Come on.
Come on.
Heck yeah. Auntie Ann, how's it going tonight?
What's going on, Auntie Ann? David Moffat, I see you, buddy.
Petrus, what's going on, brother?
Redneck SOB said, wow, too early. I'll be back.
Come on back.
I see Hat Creek over there. Got to see Hat Creek this weekend. Got to go out with dinner with them. Always a good time to go out with the fam. Paul, I see you there, buddy. Hey, Quilton Mama's up in here. Jennifer Cooks, what's going on? Throwing up the emojis.
Cuddly Texan, how's it going?
Oh, let's see here. I seen Susie in here. What's going on? It just jumped on me. Mary's in here. Oh, Ed's in here. What's going on with it? Come on.
Lindsay with Into the Mist in the house.
Into the Mist.
Gang.
Here.
Rebel at heart.
Is Ryder's toolkit back working yet? His toolkit is never going to work again. Gone. His baby making days are over.
Lilith is now out of the cage, roaming the mountain with Ryder.
Yep.
And her appointment is actually on Thursday.
And funny thing is Ryder still being a dog, guys.
He is.
He splits his time from over there with Lilith and over here with Midnight. And Midnight is not happy about it, let me tell you. I got to go over there and get him and be like, look here, sir. Midnight is your number one.
Man.
You know, but he's over there trying to dominate Lilith. It just I don't know about that dog. I don't know about it.
Heartland HQ with Tink and Tank. What's going on?
What's going on, Dot? What's going on? Let's see. Marlon, what's up? Jennifer Crooks, what's happening? See a lot of members in here tonight. Cuddly Texan, what's going on?
Karen Hernke, good evening, dear.
I think this weekend I might try to add some more emojis for all the members. Ooh. And members, what did y'all think about the pictures from the meetup? That was pretty cool. Karen, I see you. What's going on? Oh, I see Hazel in here. Hey, baby.
Hazel,
how are you? I see her saying hi to everybody. I must have missed where she jumped in. It's already jumping. We already got 378 people in here in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Come on.
Man, nice.
Man, it was a eventful weekend, I would say, for both of us.
Yeah. You were slam packed. We were running and gunning.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They had their anniversary this weekend, celebrating it, anyways. And they dropped the kiddos off. There's no kids on the mountain right now, guys. Doesn't even feel right.
First time in what, 5 months?
It's been a while. Yeah, since the end of January or the beginning of February.
Right.
And that's different. That's different. It's definitely quieter.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's quieter.
For sure.
And they're doing like spring cleaning right now, getting ready to move the camper.
Yep.
Because tomorrow morning, what's going on there, Mike?
Man, tomorrow morning, round 2 of the driveway at Dreamer's Landing. We're going to finish it up tomorrow, and we're taking it all the way to the back.
Yep, and hopefully, maybe even get the camper area cleared tomorrow. That's my goal.
Wow.
My goal is to get the driveway all the way back and get the area that they want cleared for the camper cleared. It won't be leveled and all of that, just cleared.
Right.
That way he can bring lift in Wednesday morning and start leveling it out, because I'm going to work down there all day tomorrow and part of the day Wednesday.
Yep.
To get them to a point that they're ready to kind of do their thing. And I need to move the camper because somebody put his truck up the creek.
Are we still talking about that?
Yeah. I'm still having to pull the camper.
John Wiggle, new member.
Oh, what's going on, John? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, I like messing with him about it, just to make sure you don't forget. It's easy to forget something like that.
Yeah, it come and goes, It's like 1 minute it happened, next minute it didn't.
Yeah. But we're going to get his camper moved. Hopefully by the end of the day, Wednesday is the goal.
Yes.
And then Thursday and Friday, they will be setting up down there on their property, their forever property, which I'm excited about, guys.
Finally.
And yeah, big things are going on here on the mountain. And then on the 2 days that they're going to be down there kind of getting set up and their new spot, I'm going to actually be up here digging all the trenches for the septic tank.
Okay.
Because today we put in a couple hours out there and finished clearing and leveling and all of that, the septic tank area.
Yep.
And I had something happen today, guys.
Ooh, some bad news happened today.
Yeah, bad news. So I have my GoPro 10.
It's actually right there.
Yeah. My GoPro 10 here. I was filming with it today, and it was so hot out there today that the battery actually exploded inside the GoPro 10. It swelled up, and battery acid, it was smoking, guys, smoking. And we literally had to dig it out with needle nose and a knife.
The battery acid was, boy, you could hear it.
Yeah, it was all over there, and I think that it got down in the card reader area, and I know for a fact it got in the charging area. You can see it. I don't know. Let me see. Y'all can kind of see the residue and stuff of it. And this is my newest camera. And yeah. So that happened today. So I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost positive I got the protection plan because I did run over my drone. Go ahead, make your jokes. I ran over my drone with the tractor, with Uber. Y'all remember that. So I believe, I'm almost positive I got the protection plan on it. And it's a good thing to get the protection plan out here when you're filming the stuff that we're filming.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're out here getting it, guys. And we're using big machinery and trees falling and water everywhere. It's one of those things.
Radio Jonesy Tasmania, what's going on, brother?
Doing it with Dallas. What's up, David and Mike? What's going on?
Doing it with Dallas said, how do you become a member?
If you look down there at the bottom of this video, right there where it says, well, it's a little different for me. It says analytics and stuff. Right there by the Come On Homestead and logo and name, there will be a join button.
Abe and Laura's Tiny Living says, hey guys, good to see y'all making progress on the mountain.
Oh yeah. It's go time now. Man. It is go time. I've been waiting for the Oaky Homestead Expo to finish up because now it's time to switch gears for the Freedom Weekend.
Yes.
And that's part of the plan for moving them. Honestly, guys, these guys didn't even have plans to move probably for another month and a half.
Yeah.
But we decided instead of trying to get all of that cleared out because I've been having trouble. I actually tried to hire a bulldozer to clear that area that we're clearing right now and can't get a phone call back. So that's why Uber and Lyft and Mike and myself and Gary are clearing it right now.
Right.
But I'm not going to be able to get it done in time for Freedom Weekend. So I already cleared out about a half acre, if not more, over there.
Yep.
For them when they first got to the mountain to set up and to be able to get comfortable. And now that they bought part of my property, it's time for them to get off Come On Mountain.
Get on down to Dreamer's Landing.
They made their first payment, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. They made their first payment 2 weeks ago. So basically it's time to get off my mountain.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just messing around. I've told them they could take all year if they need to.
Yeah.
But they want to get down there. They want to get down there and get the camper set up in place so they can start visualizing the future, where they want things and all that.
And it's hard to do that from a different place. You got to be there.
Yeah. You got to be there, living it, walking it through different rainstorms and weather patterns and stuff like that to kind of really know. So that the main thing they focused on was finding out where they wanted the camper.
Yeah.
And so for right now, we're going to clear out that and the road, and it's still a lot of It's a lot, guys. That's deep back in there.
It's still another about 1.5 acres
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I mean, basically what I did in part 1 of their video, I got to do again, but now we're going to be dealing with big trees on top of it.
Right.
Because we kind of navigated the best path with the S shape.
Yep.
We did the S shape to give them privacy from the road. The whole thing that we wanted to accomplish, and the reason why I didn't just agree to sell them land to start with, is because I was worried about privacy.
Right.
I wanted us to see each other if we wanted to, but not see each other if we didn't want to.
Right.
Because sometimes you just need that getaway. You know what I mean? And just kind of feel like the whole point of living like this, guys, is to kind of feel like you're out and you're in your own world.
That's right. That's why we got out of town in the first place.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure we could still accomplish that on the amount of land that we actually have. And when I figured that out, it was a no-brainer that they was definitely going to stay here.
Yeah.
And it just also happened to be the most beautiful spot of my property.
So lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me I don't love my nephew and niece. Come on.
Cindy Ellis, how will DD5 get water down there? We're going to get water down there the same way we're getting water right now. We have a 275-gallon tote that we use Uber to deliver water back and forth.
Where'd you get that tote?
Man, actually, it's your tote.
Yeah.
It's not even our tote.
I say that just because of the comments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get a lot of comments saying I don't do nothing for these guys.
He does literally everything for us.
So I had to throw that out there just as a little jab to the trolls, guys.
We will one day get our own well drilled over there, and we're also going to be hopefully setting up a rainwater catchment system and even pulling water out of the creek and filtering it when we can do that. So a little bit of everything.
Leanie said, Catlo said, hello, you two. Enjoy your channel. Been watching since day one. Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. So yeah. But right now, basically, they fill up at my well and then use the tote and Uber transports water over there, and he has a water transfer pump.
Yep.
That he transfers into the thing. And 275 gallons, guys, when it's completely full, will last them about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's with them being water conservative, but not having to be too conservative.
Right. Yep.
And so for right now, that's what we're working with. I don't want them to worry about spending that kind of money, because that well out there, guys, it hit me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was expensive.
We're trying to wait for our Florida property to sell so that we can just do that in one swipe, you know?
Yeah. Well, I told them stay debt free.
Yes.
I mean, that's the advantage they have. That's why they was able to go full-time YouTube so fast and everything else, because they was debt free. The only really debt that they had was the truck.
Right.
Well, he sent it up the river.
Yeah. Someone just asked me if I learned that trucks were not amphibious, and that is a matter of opinion.
It all depends on how you build it.
Magic Bus said, I just seen a comment from Magic Bus, said something about, did the kids take over the e-bikes yet? Kind of.
Well, the first two, absolutely, immediately.
Yeah, we actually have a third e-bike that you guys haven't seen yet from a different company. A second company reached out to us, and we took on another e-bike. But yeah, the first two bikes have kind of been taken over, so now we have another one, and we're gonna have one more coming as well. We're trying to have one for everybody.
Let's see here. Timothy Wolfie.
Wolf. The E is silent.
Yeah, see, that's why I hate all that. Why use a silent letter in a word? Can you explain that to me?
That's weird.
But I see you flexing your green tractor there. I see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's good with us, brother.
Let's see here. I'm just chatting tonight, guys. I mean, honestly, my brain is still, because we've been out there working all day. And then I literally came in, set the live up, and started editing tomorrow's video on Come On Homesteading.
Yeah, actually, I forgot all about the live. He came out earlier at about 2 o'clock and was like, yeah, well, thanks to Hazel, now we got to go live at 6 o'clock. I was like, oh, the live.
Yeah, Hazel is my brain, guys. Yeah. With a lot of things. David, you should have let that tree land on you. 2 million subs instantly. No, brother.
Dang, Randall. You'd have been down for the count. And I can't build all this stuff by myself.
Yeah, I might have had 2 million subs, but I wouldn't have been able to edit any videos. Like, that would have took me out. That tree looked small on camera, but it wasn't that small, guys. It was definitely big enough to crush and kill.
Yeah.
For sure.
Paul Honeyman said, Captain Mike was trying to figure out the U.S. Navy's new stealth sub. He got discharged for wrecking it.
Let's see here.
Thanks, 703 people hanging out with us.
Oh, nice. Auntie Anne's been painting cabinets all day. Oh, Auntie Anne, I hate painting.
Man.
You know, there ain't much that I don't mind doing. You know, painting is I'm a production painter, Auntie Anne. So when you said cabinets, you lost me.
Yeah, because that's fine tuning right there.
Yeah. I'm more of give me a sprayer and I will, boy, look at here. I will cover some square footage. I had a 3,200 square foot house in Florida before I bought my off-grid property down there. And me and Levi, with my paint sprayer, painted that whole thing in 8 hours. Just me and Levi.
Dang.
Yep, the whole outside of it. I'm a production painter. I am definitely not a detail painter.
Let's trade paint. Cora Phelps, how y'all doing today?
Radio wants to know how's those tomatoes going there, Mikey?
I actually need to send a little message over at Mike from 3 Mississippi to let him know that the tomatoes are doing good. Lissa has been touching the plants every day and trying to make sure that attention's paid well to them, trimming them up, adding water. They're doing good. David's actually got a couple little tomatoes coming up on his also.
And my peppers are doing good.
That's
and I
right.
still haven't transplanted them, which I will end up doing. I did buy soil and everything else. It's just there's some other stuff on the priority list. And why Mike from 3 Mississippi was out here, what's going on, brother? I actually asked him, will it actually make the tomatoes spicy and stuff with the peppers in there and stuff?
Yeah.
And he said absolutely
Yeah,
not.
he said no way.
Oh, I see my sister and brother up in here. What's going on? Simple Life Reclaimed. Come on.
SLR, what's up, guys?
Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you
what happened.
What happened was I rode to the OKIE Homestead Expo with Mel and Gary and the kiddos. Normally I'm the driver, and I have trust issues with driving.
Well, you finally had a chance to relax the whole way, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not on the way back. Sister, I know you finna start blowing this chat up. But, woo! Mel scared the what's happenings out of me driving there.
Right.
And me and Gary was actually in the back seat, and Julia and Mel was in the front seat. And me and Gary was hanging out. And we was having a great time messing with Mel about her driving. She's really not that bad of a driver, but there was a couple of suspect moments, I would say. But yeah, and on the way back, Gary drove, so I was actually able to get some work done.
Yeah.
Back under the bus I go.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had a chance to talk about it on my channel yet, sister. So I had to bring it up. You know, content. That's sister. Right. Content.
Jan Huffman said, "Who crocheted your blanket?" The crocheted blanket behind us back here was actually done by one of you awesome subscribers. And she was one that's north of the border up there in Canada. I do apologize that I can't remember your name, but it is an awesome blanket. We have one too.
Yeah, they got one and I got one, and she picked my favorite colors. And that joker is heavy and comfortable. And man, I know it took some time. Can you please get Lala and show us the haircut you gave her? Lala is dirty right now.
I'll grab her.
Yeah, she's filthy. She was outside working with us today.
Lala.
I actually posted some pictures on the members page, I believe, of her. Yeah, she's got stuff all over her right now.
Yeah, she's still got leaves on her.
Yeah. She's got to get brushed out tonight. I just brought her in the cabin right before I came.
Ah!
Oh, no, that ain't going to work. Come here. Come here, babe. Come here. Come here. I know.
Look at her, guys.
That crazy man trying to hold you up there like that.
Like the Lion King.
Hi-ya! It's okay. Yeah. Lala ain't about that life.
Yeah, she don't like to be picked up.
She don't like quick movements. She doesn't like. No, you got to be very calm with Lala. Yeah. Hello, the two. Hope you are all well.
Matt Thurman, thank you so
much. David, you did good job grooming. Oh, grooming job. Thank you. I tried. I did it. All this was with scissors, guys. Every bit of this was with scissors. I didn't want to do the whole clippers yet because she's iffy about the clippers.
Right.
And she, as you can see, she is still getting used. used to the whole mountain, and she's just skittish, you know. So I try to take it as easy as I can with her, and keep her as calm as I can. I did see Gary catch a fish from your boat, but David, did you? David didn't fish on his boat. Gary was doing the fishing on the kayak. I just went out there to actually kayak and just kind of get around and go swimming and float around, take a break. David did fishing's work, guys, too, and David was just coming off a heck of a week. Yep, a heck of a week.
Hazel said you did great with Lala's haircut, cuteness overload.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I did good. And as you can see, she's definitely used to me now.
Hey, David Glunt, welcome to Foreman Eclipse, new member.
Oh, nice. Welcome, David. Hey, you know, I like the name too, man. That's a pretty good name you got there.
Dang, Joe Lotto, that's messed up. He said the dog has enough problems. Would not be wise to let Mike walk, talk, and carry the dog at the same time.
Lancaster from a David has a lot of been mistreated in the past or a brain injury. It's a brain thing. She has been like this since she's a puppy. The breeder actually told my niece before she got her that it had special needs, and that it was going to take special attention. And my niece thought that she could actually do it, but shortly after they got her, she got her as a puppy, and she's 2 years old now.
Right.
So after about a year, my niece actually got promoted to general manager of her company. I'm not going to say the company on here, but it just made it to where she was in a kennel a lot and stuff, and she couldn't get the attention that she needed. So she asked/begged for me to bring her up to the mountain so she could have a good life, and so of course I agreed. I have no high expectations for Lala. Her day consists of outside hanging out with me during the day. Well, not even with me. She just kind of goes and does her own
whatever she wants.
She likes to get up, do a couple of circles, and then she'll walk straight for a little while, find another shade area, and lay there for like an hour. And then she'll get up and repeat. And then it's like instead of where's Waldo, it's where's Lala.
Where's Lala?
At the end of the day and lunchtime and stuff like that. I kind of keep a track of the area that she's in. She don't go too far. And then in the evenings, I bring her in, brush her out, you know, feed her and stuff like that. She has water inside and outside. And that's really all I expect of her. And she seems to love her life here. She enjoys being outside and just laying there listening to the birds and the wind and stuff like that. When it gets real hot here, I'm going to have to kind of 50-50 it. For sure.
Split it up a little bit.
I think I'm actually going to end up making her a little thing that's kind of attached to the back door area where she's got kind of her own little special yard, I believe is what's going to end up happening.
Our friends or Works Little Field says,
What's
up, Jamie? She said, I hate cutting dogs' toenails.
She is very sensitive with the feet. That was probably the most difficult part. What I did is I put some shorts on and I laid her in my lap and I just cut her with the scissors, and then I would flip her to the other side, and I got everywhere I could get. And then she stood for the last part and let me get her stomach and all of that. But the feet area, if you notice, they're still kind of bushy. She's still sensitive, so I didn't push it. Hey, I'm new to this grooming life. I haven't had dogs that I've had to groom before. I'm normally a big dog type person that just kind of groom themselves.
Tim Mason, what's going on, brother? Oh, I see someone calling out Ridge Life. Is Ridge Life in the house with us? We got 870 people already hanging out.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. Yep. Oh, 852.
David Glunt said, what's going on with the merch?
Working on it right now. Honestly, I did not want to actually change the name. You see me drinking out of the Come On Outdoor mug tonight. I did not want to change the name before the expo. Everybody knows me for the brand of Come On Homesteading and stuff, so I did not want to change everything before then. My soft goal is around Freedom Weekend time to actually officially change the name. I'm a little nervous about it, guys, honestly. I mean, this is kind of how I make my living, and to mess with the algorithm like that is a little scary. I'm not going to lie. But what I think I'm going to do is change the logo and the banner on the channel for a week or two and let people get used to seeing that as the new logo before I actually change the name. I just think that's the best practice. that I had to be groomed at least every 6 weeks. It's the same for poodles. Yeah, grooming animals is not something I'm used to, but this is actually going to, Lala is actually, I got Lala for Hazel's daughter.
Right.
When she comes up here. That's actually her dog. I'm just babysitting right now. So she will be the one grooming and giving Lala all the loving and squeezing and hugging that she needs.
Right.
And I send her pictures and let her know the updates and the haircuts and all that good stuff.
Hey, Catherine, I think that's Cindy Brown. She said, "Come on, Homestead Outdoors. As you know, my mother's had a couple strokes, so I've been taking care of her. Please continue prayers if you all would. Thank you. By the way, remember, this is Lila Newton." Oh, Lila Newton.
Yep, absolutely. And yes, Lala is going to take me some time to get used to that.
Oh, wait, we got to, Cindy Brown said she's here. You got to start all over now.
Oh, all right. Well, see what happened, Cindy, was... I love Cindy. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing tonight? I have to groom a Great Pyrenees. Whoa, ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's a whole lot of what's happening there. At least Lala is small. I have to groom. Oh, okay, I just read
that. Sandra Quintana said, "Mike, I was asking, when do you think you'll be building your rabbit hutch, and also how many bunnies did we get?" We got 2 bunnies. We got a male and a female. And we will be building the rabbit hutch when we get down to the landing and get set up down there.
Right now, they're at Come On Daycare.
They are at Come On Daycare. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him I'm gonna need some child support.
We gotta make sure them rabbits got food and water.
Yeah, yeah. I feed and water them every day, make sure they're took care of and stuff like that. And if I have to go out on an adventure, these guys take over.
Melissa Center said, "Better check the name. I think there is already a Come On Outdoors."
There's already a lot of the same names on YouTube. It's not that you can't have the same type deal. It's just, I mean, there might be a Come On Homesteading out there.
Right. Hey, Junk to Gems 3's hanging out with us. What's up, Gary, Mary?
What's going on, guys?
The shorty in the background, probably.
Let's see here. Hey, Karen, Catherine, everybody saying hi to each other.
Simple Life said they got to shave their dog tonight.
Yep, yep. I was actually going to wait for Mel because Mel has got some experience doing the old grooming thing.
Right.
But I was sitting here and she just gets so many little things in her fur. Yeah. And she was just sitting here and it was a pain in the butt one night trying to pick all of that stuff out. And I just went for it. I was like full send. And
right.
I knew I had the like kitchen scissors, the heavy duty like scissors. And I was like, you know, I was researching and reading some things that say here, just do a little bit each night.
Right.
And if they start getting uncomfortable, then wait until the following night type thing. But she ended up doing really well. So I was able to actually complete the job. I'm learning, guys.
Sandra said, "Who kept the rest of the extra bunnies that were left over?"
I'm babysitting them as well.
He's got them.
Those will be, some of them will be going to Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaim. We're just all very busy right now and haven't had a chance to actually get them over there yet. Yeah. But they're in good hands right now. They're getting fed good and watered good. And they're already about halfway ready for freezer camp.
Yeah.
So
Seashore Gal said, "Why change the name and why not just change your logo?"
Because outdoors is a bigger search term, and I'm more than a homesteading channel at this point. Right. I started out just doing homesteading, but I do a lot of travels and adventures and kayaking and fishing and stuff. A lot of stuff that y'all don't see sometimes. And I just want it to be a more broad type thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, after all, we're going to be doing lots of adventures. Yeah. Like you said, kayaking at the lake, fishing and stuff like that. It's going to be more than just
it's more of a business decision than anything else, because as your channel grows and expands, and also you learn. I set that up 3 years ago when I started YouTube, and I knew nothing about YouTube at that time.
Right.
So it's kind of expanded, and I've moved and lived in 3 different states, and yeah.
Jamie from O'Rourke's Littlefield said, "Freezer camp."
Freezer camp.
Hey, these rabbits got to earn their keep around here, guys. They're not here for cuddly pets.
Yeah, I love animals, don't get me wrong, and I believe in giving animals the best life that they can possibly have while they're on this planet. But I also believe in that being self-sufficient and raising my own food. And you will have your pets, and you will have your breeders, and you will have your ones that's designated to, you know, supply substance for me and my family. And it's just part of this lifestyle, and it's part of everybody else's lifestyle. It's just a lot of people go to Walmart to get it.
Yeah.
You know, and trust me, guys, I've been in a lot of programs like the Hog Ham program and stuff like that growing up as a kid in FFA and 4-H, learning how to process animals and stuff. And I've seen the slaughterhouses and stuff, guys. And the way I grew up around farms and dairies and all kinds of stuff. And I've seen what it actually is for what you actually get at Walmart. And I promise you that the quality of life that my animals will have before it's that day, it ain't even close.
Yeah.
Close. So to me, that's important, and I feel good about my decision with it.
Yeah. Cuddly Texan said, "Come on, homesteading. Have you taken the brush to Eclipse yet? I bet you get a dog's worth of hair out of her." Yeah.
Yeah, I brush Eclipse all the time.
Yeah.
And honestly, right now, Eclipse is probably at her least. In the winter time,
yeah.
And then coming from winter to summer, oh my goodness. Eclipse is like slim right now. You know what I mean? Slim because she don't have a lot of fur right now.
Right. Yeah.
I still have something in my suitcase I wanted to give you at the meetup. We'll have to mail it to you. LOL.
Yeah, David Moffat, I'm sad we didn't get to do the interview. Maybe we can set the interview up on one of the lives and do an interview there. Who knows?
Oh, Eric Littlefield. I was in FFA, Judge Dairy Cow competitions. I could pick you out a good dairy cow.
Ooh.
Hey, and that is something I kind of want to get into in the future, is actually milking things as well, like goats and cows and stuff. But that is something that's got to be done on a schedule, consistent, and everything else. And with me here by myself right now, it is too much. But it might be something that we look into in the future whenever Hazel and the kids get here.
Right. Hey, Mike from Mr. MT Homestead's hanging out with us. What's going on, Mike?
Simple Life Claim said, I learned to drive in Vegas. LOL. True that. Yeah. City driving is definitely different than country driving.
Oh, somebody wanted to know if you could hold the cup up and let them see the logo on the cup.
Yep.
That cup was actually made by one of you awesome subscribers. I forgot the name, and she did send us an email asking if David received the cup, and it is awesome.
Yep.
Junk to Gems 3 said, if you're getting, said something about if you're nervous riding with Mel, you definitely wouldn't want to ride with him. Let me tell you, Gary, nobody wants to ride with Gary from Junk to Gems 3. Man, you want to wear 2 seat belts, 2 bars hanging on, like, oh man,
the only person, I'll be honest with you guys, the only person that doesn't freak me out when I'm riding with him, and he's crazy driver himself, is my brother. My brother Ray. Me and him used to race Mustangs and all that other stuff, and I've been with him in the passenger seat, like in races.
Yeah.
And stuff, and just grew up traveling the country with him doing iron work. He's the only one that I can actually lay down and go to sleep with, like while he's driving.
Right.
So I have trust issues. There's a reason why I'm always the driver, and so most of the time, anytime anybody drives with me, I'm kind of give them a hard time.
Hey, this is the first time I've seen this name in the chat, or maybe just first time I've noticed it. It's a Straw Hat No Shoes. Hey, David and Mike, nice to see you sitting down for a minute.
Yep. There ain't been a lot of that here lately. Cindy Brown said, with the refrigeration you need for fresh milk, I would wait until you have electric set up right. Yes, absolutely. That's like putting the horse or the cart before the horse type thing.
Yep.
It's something, the long-term goals that I would like. I want to be as self-sufficient as possible. I would love to make my own cheese, my own butter, my own milk. I know how to do a lot of the processing and stuff and curing meats and stuff like that already from FFA and 4-H in my childhood.
Yep.
And stuff like that. And I actually enjoy processing stuff and making jerky and sausages and sugar cure hams and all that other stuff. I love doing all of that. And I'm sorry, guys. I mean, it's true that if you raise it yourself and you know what's going in it, it tastes better.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's not just like a fad thing. It really is not.
Jill Blake said, I have a Shepsky and she sheds so bad. That's what a Halo is, actually. Halo's a Shepsky. And yes, they shed so bad.
Let's see. David Jacqueline said to tell you that we are just moved to Kansas, so now she will be a lot closer to babysit Uber and to give him a big old hug. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
LOL at Cold Beer Ranch. Is Cold Beer in here? Cold Beer?
Cold beer. Wanda Henry said she loves the colors on the cup.
Yeah, blue and silvers and stuff is like my favorite colors. I'm not even gonna lie. They go good with my eyes.
Tammy Sink, it's hard to keep up with all the chatting. Yes, definitely. Now you know how we feel sometimes.
Yes, it is.
926 people hanging out with us.
I see Big Mike in here. What's going on, brother? It's hard to get. I just read that. Big Mike, Shirley. Yeah, and on our side it bounces. I don't know if it bounces on the other side. What was the best time on the track? Come on, Homesteading. We didn't really race there on the track there, Big Wave. My brother went to the track every once in a while. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never officially clocked the time on a track. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. Statute of limitation is over anyways.
Yeah,
so it is what it is. We from the country, man. There's a lot of long, dark back roads out there in the country.
That's right.
Oh, Cole is. What's up, hookers? Hey, I actually just ate at Hookers the other night.
I heard you guys closed that place down.
Yeah, we closed it down. Made somebody upset, but it was all right. I grew up on the dirt roads and lived in the big city. This kid can drive. Come on.
Lynn says, how's the weather there? It's been hot. Near 90 for days here. It's been hot here, too.
It's hot.
Listen, I actually just yesterday took a bike ride out to the lake and went swimming for just like 30 minutes because you know what? It's hot and it was not far away.
I agree, Timothy. Said nothing wrong with street racing as long as it's a long, dark, black road.
That's right.
That's the way I seen it when I was young.
Andy Social says, hey, from Canada? Canada, eh?
Hey, with the Canada. Ha, street racing is my husband's favorite pastime. I know.
Brenda Moody, we haven't hit that jackpot yet, though.
Whew, has been so fire hot outside. Yes, it is. I'm not going to complain about it, though, because it's hot right now, but it's not hot.
Right.
The humidity's not too bad. You do have some shade, some breeze, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's about to get serious up in here. It's about to get real. We're about to start hitting those triple digits in no time.
Man, you keep telling me about it. I remember you telling me that it gets hot here.
Hey, we hit 112 plus last year, so you about to find out.
Right. Big Wave said hauling balls down 129 and 349. Yeah.
Yep.
I know right where that's at.
Yep. Cindy says back road racing is a blast, though my experience is mostly on dirt roads. Hey, I've been sideways around a lot of dirt roads there too, Cindy. I can drive sideways about as good as I can drive straight, to be honest with you.
Kathleen McGinley said, will you ever do a demo on how to sharpen your kitchen knives? Maybe on a live so it's real time.
Maybe. I might. I'd honestly, something like that as far as kitchen knives go, it'd probably be something I do on Fired Up Friday. And I know, guys, I have not been posting on Fired Up Friday. I actually did a kind of a version of it on Come On Homesteading when 3 Mississippi came.
Oh, yep.
And I got down on some good groceries, just to let y'all know that I ain't getting rusty over here. But that's probably going to be something on there. And as soon as I get the family up here and get settled and stuff, there will probably be a lot more Fired Up Fridays coming in the future. Just right now, there's just too much going on. Let's see here. Mike Reinhall just shared a new short today showing who's all going to be burning up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meet the truck driver once. That sounded like Mackenzie's brothers. I about died. Paul done said something and I missed it. Kathy, how are you? Paul, I must have missed whatever everybody's laughing at there, buddy. We got 940 people in here.
Dang.
Well, let me give you a cheers, 940.
Hey, cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hit the thumbs up button, y'all. Simple Life Reclaim said, come on with the thumbs up.
James Nadine said, hi, David. Is the grass green again? James from England.
It's 50-50. It's getting there.
Some
for
of it's
sure.
green.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there. My 20-year-old niece asked me if I knew how to drift. I told her, girl, I was drifting when it was still called sliding.
That's right.
Come on. Hey, trust me, boy, I can go around those dirt road corners,
man,
looking in the woods. Trust me. And come out like I meant to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 85 plus in Iowa for 2 weeks now. Got any beans?
Kentucky Bluegrass Living said, David, I'm anxious to see what you stuff with cream cheese next.
Oh, man, I'll stuff all kinds of stuff with cream cheese.
Man.
Cream cheese is amazing.
Lissa is already wanting to make some more jalapeno poppers.
Yep. I can't wait to try hers without me teaching her.
Right.
You know, her first solo attempt. Have Simple Life Reclaim. Let's see. Come on, we're gonna get some rain tonight. Are we?
I heard it thundering outside.
Good.
It's actually, I think I looked. It's only said it's 35%. So maybe.
Hey, I'll take whatever we can get. Whatever we can get keeps me from having to run sprinklers.
Right.
So. I've drifted plenty in my time, but it's usually on ice. Here's a few claps. Let's hear Groovy Eggs an email to ask the prices for lots around his area in Arkansas. I think there's only one lot left over there by Groovy.
Yep. William Baker, how's it going?
Drag racing on the highway in the middle of the night. You know, Auntie Ann, you over there in Oklahoma, they made a whole series about.
Really?
Yeah. Street Outlaws.
I've never seen it.
They're based out of Oklahoma. And then it turned into Street Outlaws Memphis, Street Outlaws Texas. But the OGs, old Big Chief and the crew, I was a big fan because I grew up that way as well. Is based out of Oklahoma.
Right.
It's not against the law until you get caught. Well, you know, there's that. That is true.
Kentucky Bluegrass Living says, do you understand what timber really means? Let me know.
Yeah, it means run.
Yeah. let us know.
In that case, David, where are everyone are planning on sleeping when they get there? It depends on when you're talking about.
I think they're referring to Freedom Fest.
Freedom Weekend. My brother and sister-in-law has the loft. Honestly, Levi will probably be sleeping in the bed with me. I got a big king-size bed.
Right.
And while they're here for that weekend, it will be there. And my granddaughter will probably be on the love seat right back there. Will be her bed while Freedom Weekend's going on. After that, of course, it's all will change.
Yep.
But that's just for Freedom Weekend. And then everybody else that's coming will have RVs and tents and all that other stuff.
We're going to get them in where they can fit them.
Yeah, get in where you fit in. Parking will be down by the power lines. We actually have been doing a lot of logistics planning and stuff. I did some with SLR this weekend.
Right. And
went over some other stuff with Drifting Dreamers there today. And I've actually got a couple of surprises up my sleeves for the people that come in. That's going to be pretty cool, guys. Man. Pretty cool. We're going to do something a little bit different because that's just what we do here on Come On Mountain.
Ricky Santiago, what's going on? Hanging out from California?
What's going on, Ricky? Bring your own tent. That's right. Come on.
BYO tent.
BYO tent or sleep under the stars. I don't care. Man.
A hammock. You just string a hammock
up. Yeah, a hammock. Did that tree falling? Mark Uber. No, it hit the claw. Luckily, I put that claw up, and I had a feeling to put that claw up.
Yep.
That was scary, guys. I'm not going to lie. Oh, we're already 44 minutes in here. I actually want to touch base on the OKIE Homestead. Man, what an amazing event, guys. That was awesome. First of all, I got to meet Doug and Stacy. I love Doug. I've been following him since I started my YouTube journey. I like his personality. I like what he's about. Um, they do it real OG, off grid. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's goals for me. I would like to get to that point where I could produce that much food, not have to live off generators as much and all that other stuff. So to be able to get to meet those guys was big for me in person. And he actually said, "Come on."
Yeah, I still
a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then they went live last night, and he was saying "come on" a couple of times in his live. So "come on nation" was strong with old Doug, and also keeping it Dutch and his wife and Arms and Hidden Heights and Walker Farm Fan and everybody that had their hands in that. It was such a great event, guys. It was amazing. It really was. That's the way. I don't know, that format that they had just really resonated with me. There was a lot of learning, it was just very well put together.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot. I met a lot of great subscribers, cool channels, and man, it was just really, really, really good time. And I can't thank all of them enough for putting it on. Um, I mean, I know how it's a lot of work.
Yep.
It's a lot of work, and a lot of moving parts go into making something like that. And for them to take their time to do that for the community and stuff is just amazing. And it's just always a good time, guys, to get a bunch of like-minded people kind of in one spot, and just, you can feel it, guys.
Yeah.
You can truly, truly feel it. It's not just like you're just there. I mean, you feel like you're home.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, that's everything. It was a great event, and I was tired, guys. I was running on 4 hours sleep that day because I stayed up late editing the video for you guys to come out the day that I was there. And I mean, I still had a blast, and I was exhausted. So, and for everybody that came up to me and met me and all of that, it was great meeting everybody. And I actually met my new youngest fan.
Oh, I seen the little clip of that.
Yep. The last meetup, the Mid-America meetup, I met my youngest fan, and then I actually met even a younger fan at this one, and I didn't even get out the car good, guys, before the mom pulled up.
Yeah.
And said, "You're my son's biggest fan, and he's gonna want to meet you, and he's so excited," and all this other stuff. And I literally, he was the first person I got to meet. And
right.
He's little baby. I wish I could remember his name offhand, but it'll be in my video that's coming out tomorrow. Such a cute young man, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Joseph, no need for a bucket. Simple life reclaim. We got porta potties on lock.
Truth. Yeah, this isn't just being thrown by me by any means. This is a family event, 3rd annual, and we're all coming together to make this a smashing success, and we try to make it bigger and better every year. So come on, let's be a milestone, maybe be a good channel handle.
Come on, let's be a milestone. Yeah.
Glad you had fun. Hey, Kathy, I had a blast. And like I said, man, Doug's just a funny guy, dude. He's a funny guy and very knowledgeable, and I really enjoyed meeting him.
Oh, Full Blown Country's in here hanging out. What's going on, Pooch?
What's going on, Full Blown? You know, it ain't too far away. I got one of your hats or shirts or something.
I actually have your Full Blown Country hat at my house.
Well, you need to
I
get
thought
it
it
back.
was mine. Since I got that awesome new Full Blown Country hat, I had mine over here, and Lissa took it home, and I seen his sitting on the couch, and I thought it was mine, so now I got 2.
He better come off of it. Timothy said, "No, just don't catch no buildings on fire." We're gonna try not to. No guarantees, though.
No guarantees.
Mike, I love the video of you and Lissa on the e-bikes. Great video of you both and your journey.
Thank you, Brenda.
David Moffitt says, "If you don't have a friend named Pooch, you have little friends." Nice.
Cuddly Texan said, "Is Doug really 6'5"?
Yeah.
He's tall.
Yeah, Doug's a tall dude, for sure. I tell you who was taller than I thought. Daniel and his wife from Arms family.
Ah.
can't remember her name right now. I've been following them for a long time too. Nice people, guys. I met them at the end, shook their hand, told them thanks for throwing, the event, and I appreciated it and everything. Just as nice as can be. And his wife is tall, a lot taller than what I thought.
Right.
And he's tall too. So yeah, it was just nice to finally meet them in person. I mean, kind of been watching them for a couple of years now and stuff, and we're very close as far as geographically now, in Arkansas and Oklahoma. So it was nice to actually be able to shake their hands and actually get to know them, get to know their personalities a little bit. And guys, I tell you what, really good people, man, from what I see.
Daniel and DJ from Arms Family Homestead.
Yes, DJ. I couldn't. I know Houston and the daughter's name. Is it Emily? Yeah, but yeah, she was a lot taller than I was expecting.
David Moffat said, Doug looks smaller because I measure from the bottom of the beard down.
Oh, well, he got a long beard. Yeah, Doug's a character, man. I thoroughly enjoyed meeting him. Let's see here.
I hope Radio Tasmania Jonesy. Hopefully, there are no blooper reels for you to see.
Yeah, hopefully we're trying to avoid them. Can't wait.
Last year 4th of July, Gary from Junk to Gems 3 and I set off a 4th of July firework display at his house in Florida, and we had quite a few people come over there. It was a pretty epic firework show.
Anthony said, that's how I felt when I met you, David. The first thing I said was you in person was, wow, you're big. Well, thanks, Anthony. Come on, Homesteading 6'5" is even a little taller to me, and I'm 6'3". I'm 6'2". So it's tall, but it ain't like crazy tall for me.
Right.
Paul
said, SLR said the baby is called Samuel.
What baby are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I just see what his comments say.
What baby are we talking about? Oh, the baby, my youngest fan, Samuel.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you.
Simple Life Reclaim said, are we gonna shoot Mike with the Roman candles this year and give Gary a break?
Might as well. I'm sure he's game.
I mean, if I can have a shield, I could try to block him.
Now Gary just did it straight up.
Dang.
Well, shoot, y'all are giants to me. I'm 5'3".
Dang, Timothy.
It's all right. It's crazy tall to me. Hello. Well, Anthony, and you're a little bit vertically challenged.
Yeah.
Suwannee County tends to have a few boom booms around the holidays.
Yep. Go down to the Gulf right there. Suwannee puts on a really nice fireworks.
SLL says shields are for sissies.
Dang.
Yep.
Well, how far away do I get to be?
Gary wasn't that far. Drift and Dreamers should put a video up for that for everyone. Hey, Mike, is pretty fast, y'all. Better buy extra.
That's right. I can move.
I tell you what, if a tree's coming down, he gets to move.
Yeah, I left Uncle David in the dust.
But what he didn't realize was his Uncle David was pretty dang fast. So,
hey, if those vines wouldn't have grabbed you, you'd have been right there.
Oh yeah, I can still move now.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I didn't know I could move that fast still, but I found out.
Simple Life said, you just got to run and not fall, bro.
Hey, but you know what?
I might be about it. I might be ready for this.
Hey, my football trips training kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
When I tripped them.
Keeping them legs moving.
Yeah, them legs kept moving, guys. And I caught all of my weight on my one hand at one point.
Yep.
You probably wouldn't see it in the fast as the video was going.
Timothy Wolf said, Simple Life, he can't run and not fall.
That's true.
I would like to object to that fact. I'm actually a long distance runner. I've ran a half marathon first place and came in third place in a whole marathon. Never fell down once.
Except David ran under it. I did not run under it, guys.
It just looked like that.
It looked like that in the camera. I was actually on this side cutting, and when it started falling, I ran this way. It just looked like that with the camera angle. I actually did not run under the tree.
Ricky Santiago DD5, when do you plan on moving to Drifter's Landing? You just missed it by a little bit. Actually, we talked about that in the beginning of the live. It's going to be any day, like tomorrow or the next day, we're going to be down there.
Simple Life Reclaims, you and Gary can tag team it because you know his crazy butting unless you have all the fun.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Blacktop or woods, Mike?
It was actually dirt. It was a dirt track. It wasn't blacktop or woods. It was kind of like a grassy dirt track type deal. And are you going to televise it? Actually, you know, I've been thinking about doing our very first premiere when we finish up clearing down there and moving our camper. So never know. Maybe we'll have our very first premiere coming soon.
After he was long gone. Oh, Mike said, "Watch out!" After he was long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Watch out!" Believe it or not, guys, I actually knew it was falling before he even said it because the tree came back on the blade of the saw
and pinched
on the bar of the saw and pinched it. So I was already reacting before he even said anything. And I don't know if it showed up in his video, but it didn't show up in mine. I actually just told him we're in a very dangerous situation. Keep your eye out.
He said, "Yeah."
And I know the audio got caught on yours. That actually you could hear me say, "Hey, look, this is a dangerous situation. This happened. Watch out." So we was prepared.
Actually, Jamie, yes, O'Rourke's Littlefield said, "Can y'all make a trail through the woods to each other's house? That would be nice."
That's part of the surprise of Freedom Weekend.
Yep.
Come on. Is there any rent-to-own properties close to you? Yes.
Yes, there are.
Actually, there is. Hazel, my baby, says that was a scary video to watch, but both of y'all moved fast. Hey, I can still get her done, baby.
That's right. Midnight Madness.
I knew that was going to be a hard one for you though to watch.
Man, hey, it was intense. I was legit scared. I was like, "Damn!"
I was just trying to get to the rocks so I had a chance.
Right.
If I got to the rocks where the big rock pile was, if it hit the rocks, it would leave me a little void where I felt like I would survive.
Right. Thank you, Midnight Madness. Good thing you left the bucket up as high as you did.
I had a feeling. I told him before that I have a feeling just to leave this bucket up just in case. If not, it would have destroyed Uber. Luckily, Uber is insured right now, guys.
Yeah. Did the saw blade bend? The tree ate the saw? Actually, you know what? The blade didn't bend. The chain's still good. The bar's still good.
Everything's still good. It's just, it was one of those freak things.
Yep.
It really was. My wedges were on point. My cut was on point. It's just when you're dealing with half-dead trees, beep happens. Man, you know what I mean? Like literally.
Simple Life said, "Me and Gary are lumberjacking this weekend, but they're tiny compared to the beasts we took down."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Simple Life Reclaim, Country Road Cure, man, they've done so much for me over here. I wouldn't be nowhere near where I am right now without them. And Simple Life Reclaim, that's my lumberjack crew right there. I mean, when we get together, it is truly the A team. And Anthony's cut down quite a few. Anthony's cut down more trees over here than I have.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony at the very beginning was cutting down a bunch of them as well. So big help, big props. I love my fam. I wouldn't be nowhere near where I'm at right now without those guys.
Kimberly Rose, hello, hello.
With Mike on the mountain, you both need accident insurance. Yeah, we need some Aflac.
Good Aflac.
We need the duck. Let's see here. We only got about one more minute, guys, and then we're gonna have to send you over to Robertson Belly Acres.
Y'all definitely go over there and hit up Robertson Belly Acres.
I haven't seen their notification pop up, so I don't know if they're going live or not, but more than likely they are. So definitely go over there and check them out and tell them, "Come on, run."
Yeah.
Come on, run. Atlanta baby just started jumping up and down and waving at the screen when he heard his name. Oh, awesome.
Oh, Robertson Belly Acres will not be going live. They're sick.
Oh, well, we ain't going to be in that big of a hurry.
Well, that stinks. You guys definitely send out a little prayer for Robertson Belly Acres. Yes,
absolutely. Throw the hands up. Yeah, I was wondering why I ain't seen the notification pop up yet.
Dang, they got the flu, they said.
Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, they actually have visited. I actually reached out to them this weekend. I was going to try to have dinner with them while we was over there, and they actually had some family members coming into town last minute, so we didn't get to meet up. But if they got the flu now, I'm kind of glad that we didn't.
Yeah. James Jesse said, David, you had your hands and knees in 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't miss a lick. I did not miss a lick. Won't you go ahead and tell them I need to go outside for a second?
Yep.
And tell them what y'all got going on and what's your plans.
And what's Lissa been doing?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Lissa's been cleaning out the whole entire camper. She pulled everything out of there. So Serenity, Jacob, Talon, if you're watching the live, you guys probably have left stuff than what you left with. She's been doing a lot of spring cleaning, getting it going on. Auntie Ann said, yeah, you called me right after we finished eating. Oh yeah. Man, actually we will be hopefully starting our build sometime in the fall, as long as we can get the land cleared off and everything. That would be so amazing. We are going to end up building our own house, tiny house type deal. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Glenn Hart said, you can cut the stumps and use the wood. Man, there's a pile of stumps like 15 feet high just on the other side of the road over there. It's just stump after stump after stump. Yeah, Simple Life said, oh man, I want to do that too. Yeah, it's that time. It's definitely that time. Got to get it going. Yeah, David had to go out and water the horses. That's right. Melody, his two blessed puppies. Oh, here, speaking of horses, said, I literally just got home after behind 2 accidents.
Oh, wow.
One,
I hope everybody's all
right. I-114 went from 4 lanes to 1. And then I-157 went from 3 to 2. A sane drivers. Thank God I'm home. Yeah, thank you. Thank God.
Hopefully everybody's all right. We don't have really a lot of accidents on Come On Mountain, except for when he showed up.
Yeah. Radio Jonesy, Tasmania. Mike, have you ever traveled to Australia? No. One day, hopefully. That's definitely on the bucket list.
Oh, it's definitely on
I definitely want to be able to travel outside of the country. That is something Lisa and I have talked about so many times. That will be the ultimate check off the bucket list.
Decluttering and purging is so much work. Go, Lissa. We're actively packing to move to start our homestead.
Woohoo!
Stuff has to go. Yes.
Christy Cabby, nice.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for taking that step. Because, guys, it's a scary thing to go from one lifestyle to another lifestyle.
It is.
That's completely different. But I promise you, as long as you're determined and hardworking, it's going to work out.
For sure.
It's definitely going to work out. But you guys, do not get twisted. This ain't no Hollywood thing out here. You better have a work ethic if you want to live this lifestyle. It's a more self-sufficient life, and you get a lot more out of it, but you got to work for everything you get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's satisfying work.
Yeah. Midnight Madness, was that the spot for next year's meetup where you were on Memorial Day? Yes and no. Yes, that's the lake, but no, that's not the actual spot. There's actually a really big campground. It's a huge campground there, and huge pavilions, big lakeside beachy area and stuff like that. We're probably going to be going live here within the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or so you guys can check it out. Lisa and I will be taking the e-bikes back up there to the lake and getting some more footage for you guys.
Hey, we are downsizing to from 2,300 feet to 940 feet. Haven't done it yet, but remodeling to sell.
Yes,
go
Jamie.
Get it, or
yes.
Go get it. Yes, land is expensive right now, but if you search and you get a little further out, you might lose a little bit of your conveniences, but you definitely get better prices.
Yeah.
Come on, how can I get a hold of the people that have the property for rent to own? You got to search online, just like us.
Dale Miller, my best advice is go to Facebook Marketplace, brother. Go to Facebook Marketplace and just put in properties for sale by owner, and or even just search property for sale by owner on any link or on
Zillow
any Google search
or anything like that. Yeah, you just got to put your work in. That's just it. Whenever you want to do this, there's a ton of research that goes involved. There's a ton of pre-planning that goes into all of this. It doesn't just happen. I mean, you might see it happen on the channel, but there was months of planning before that even took place.
Brett Perez, what's up, feller?
The way this world is going, gonna need to be self-sufficient, because pretty soon there is not gonna be nothing for us to be self-sufficient. Well, yeah, I mean,
for sure, Becky.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at truth. It's not easy homesteading. I'm 68 years old of age, but it is rewarding. It's the most rewarding thing in the world. I mean, we put in a lot of work out here, but I never see it as work.
Right.
I love this stuff. I literally love this stuff. I have days where it beats the booyah out of me, but the next morning I'm waking up smiling. Y'all gotta see me in a good mood and smiling 90% of the time, 95% of the time. And guys, it ain't just when the camera's on. I mean, these guys live with me, around me 24/7. And I take hits just like everybody else takes hits. I got stress just like everybody else got stress. But guys, I love this so much, man. It's hard for me to not smile, not be happy.
But
not
you're
look at the
so
positive.
good at it, though, man. Listen, guys. I swear to you, today, when this GoPro went down and the battery was like, I looked down, I was like, hey, this battery is swollen up. He was like, well, try to go get it out, get a knife. And I started picking at it, and like the battery acid started coming out. Like I started to panic.
And
I was like,
smoking.
I brought it to him and I was like, something's wrong. Here, you take this. And he was like, oh, well, it's toast. Yeah, like $500. Yeah, no big deal. YouTube live. I was like, what? I'd be going crazy.
Well, the crazy doesn't fix it.
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it.
That's true.
Am I going to let it ruin my whole day? No matter what, whether I have the insurance on it or not, I'm going to have to deal with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so do I want to let it ruin my whole day, my whole night, my whole evening, and tomorrow me still have the same problem? Or just keep a level head about it and just accept it for what it is and then come up with a solution to move past it?
Yeah.
It's how you look at things. Stress, guys, have not one person on here. There's what? 892 still in here right now. Somebody please tell me one time stress fixed a problem for you. I'm waiting.
Man,
go ahead. I'll wait.
Not one time. I already know. Yeah. Nobody could say that.
It's never happened stressing over something fix something.
That's right.
So why do it? You know what I mean? Am I upset about it? Absolutely. Yes. Do I want that to happen? Absolutely not.
Full-blown country. Yes. Stress will straight up kill you.
Yeah, and stress also clouds your mind, so you can't come up with a logical solution to fix the problem.
Right.
Which in turn is going to make you stress longer. I just don't do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like to keep a clear, level head. Do I get mad? Yes. Do I get upset with things? Yes. Did this right here annoy the what's happening out of me? Yes, it did. But all of that is not going to fix the problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what did I do? I grabbed my other camera, put it on the tripod, put a battery on it, and we finished what we was trying to accomplish.
Yep.
And I moved on. Tonight, I'll be researching my warranties and all that other stuff and seeing if I have this and come up with a plan to get this replaced.
That's right.
One way or another. And that it is what it is. And guys, I've been in high level in a lot of businesses and stuff like that. I've dealt with some serious stresses. I've had some very hardships in life and stuff like that was a lot more stressful than this camera battery blowing up, I promise you.
Yeah.
So I've learned to kind of navigate that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I seen in the chat earlier? I know she was kind of just joking around and giving everybody a hard time, but that's true. Melanie from Simple Life Reclaimed, that girl can wield a chainsaw. I'm talking about, she grits that thing right next to us and she gets going down to it. So shout out to Melanie, girl. You know you be getting it.
Speaking of them, they said, come on, we both resolved not to stress this year.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, one day at a time. Exactly. And that, honestly, that helps me out because I am human, guys. I'm not going to lie. My brother used to get frustrated with me because I didn't stress like he did and all that when we owned a business together.
Right.
I deal with stress differently than most. I know that. I know some people just have a hard time looking at it like I look at it. But what gets me through those days where I actually do kind of fall off a little bit or whatever is family and friends. And Simple Life Reclaim is definitely one of those. We talk almost on a daily basis, and we talk each other off cliffs all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And just having that friend, that family there to be able to give you a different perspective a lot of times is all you really need.
Hey, McKevin, what's going on? Yeah, McKevin keeps wanting to get ready to see that bonfire go up when we start to burn and everything.
I'm trying to get an area big enough cleared out to do it. We're close. I'm not going to lie to you. We are close. And honestly, I like to do it on a day that's raining.
It would be better.
I would like for it to actually be raining the day that I burn. A lot of people's like, why are you just piling everything up? Because I don't have a space to burn. It is so thick out here right now. If I burn any kind of substantial fire whatsoever, it is risky right now.
Full Blown Country said, ain't no step for a high stepper, and David's a high stepper.
Hey, knees to chin, baby, knees to chin, boy. Life is about enjoying the small things in life. Come on. Oh, absolutely. I say that's one of my go-to sayings. It's about the little things, guys.
Right.
Anybody can throw money at stuff and all that, and do these big gestures and stuff like that. But really, it's about taking the time to do the little things on a day in and day out basis that truly is what matters.
Yeah. In
my opinion, I'd rather somebody do 100 little things for me than one big thing all day long.
The little things are definitely what matters for sure.
Well, it's what shows you care.
Yeah. Brian Wilkerson, what's going on, brother?
Supper's getting cold. All right. But definitely go get you some groceries. Don't let your groceries get cold.
Man, Mark Werner says, worrying about tomorrow ruins today's peace. Come on.
Redneck SOB said, David, you want a beef cow? Yes. I want a beef cow. Email me. Yeah. I will start putting fence up just as soon as I get my family here on the mountain.
Man.
That is definitely in the plans. Ryder feeling better. Ryder is acting like nothing ever even happened.
Becky Mariner said, oh, I know those bikes really get it. I loved watching Ian's ride bikes out there and back. That was awesome, Mike. When did Ian ride a bike?
I don't know.
Becky, I'm not sure what you mean.
I like them taking pictures and appreciating the little things. Absolutely.
Yep.
I appreciate the little things. Speaking of your little flower right there, there is so many little wildflowers blooming around. Come on mountain right now, guys. Over there by my generator where I fill it up with gas, that is like one of the things that annoy me the most is all the gas that I do. And trust me, I'll be addressing that soon.
Right.
But some wildflowers sprouted up right by the generator. So now I have something to make me smile when I go out there and pour all that gas in it. Watching all the homesteaders gives me confidence for our country's future. Hey, well, thank you. We appreciate it. Tomcats can be fertile for months after being fixed.
Well, I hope not.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, or we're going to have some bunch of black.
Yeah. Are in the end the big things. I agree 100%, Lynn.
And
kisses and hugs to Ryder. Thank you, Midnight. You're going to get solar. Yeah, solar's already been in the works, guys. It truly has.
Yep.
I'm just honestly trying to avoid getting another payment because it's so expensive. For the size system that I need to run this place, it's pricey. But I think I got a plan.
Right.
I think I got a plan. It's coming soon. Right now, it's about getting the space that everybody needs and stuff, and it's coming soon. Beef cows and goats will clear power lines pretty fast. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so is that bush hog that I'm going to crank up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of it's going to be done by goats. Part of it's going to be done by Lift and Mike.
I'm excited to learn how to bush hog, actually.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but we're going to make it happen. Put him with something with some blades going vroom, vroom, vroom. Woo, look here. Could get serious. Septic tank in? No, but septic tank area is cleaned, and it's about to happen this week. We got to get the Dreamers down there, the Dreamers Landing, though.
That's right.
Let's see here. We went about 15 minutes over, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Alyssa is actually cooking us dinner tonight.
Yep, Alyssa's whipping something up.
hamburger helper, I believe.
The healthiest. Of hamburgers.
So we're gonna go help the hamburger and try to go eat some groceries. But this has been a fun live, guys. We still got 886 people in here after an hour and 15 minutes. Absolutely awesome, guys. Love every single one of y'all. I hope everybody has an excellent week. Make sure that you just take a small step towards your goals, because then you're moving in the right direction. So until we see each other again, guys, come on, let's go on another adventure.